Get out. Detain him.
How are you, man? I'm looking under the bed real quick.
How did he think that was gonna be a good hiding spot? That's what I'm confused on. Why did he think that was gonna be, that was it?
No wonder what he was doing. No wonder what you're doing. There's a gun right there.
Wednesday, October 30th, 2024, Statesboro, Georgia. What most people would have dismissed as an ordinary shift in adolescent behavior became for one mother the first sign of a real threat. Actions that didn't align with her daughter's usual routine. Messages exchanged at unusual hours and a digital interaction that...
If you're just getting in here, we eating food and watching people go to jail. That's what we do.
Suggested someone had advanced far more than anyone outside the home could have imagined. That interpretation, impossible to detect from the outside, led police to treat the situation as an urgent intervention, a case in which an online exchange had already begun to cross into physical presence. And once that threshold is crossed, every minute stops being preventative and becomes protective.
Come on up. You coming too.
It's your apartment, right? What is she confused about? I'm confused.
Can you point us to which room?
Yeah. Straight ahead. The one that, yep, that's the room. Yep, that's the room.
We have permission to go in?
Yeah.
What I call y'all here for? Why the cops confused? Why she confused?
He was doing fine until sheriff's passed him and he jumped out. He was supposed to go in and screaming at the deputy, so he agitated about that.
Hey, man, come on out for me.
When officers arrive at the residence, they already understand the urgency. After checking her daughter's device, the mother found messages revealing that Christopher Grant not only maintained contact with her, but had planned to enter the house that same day. Catching this before returning home gave officers a rare operational advantage. They knew Christopher was unaware of the report and that he was likely still inside the property. For that reason, their response does not focus on a broad sweep, but on the most critical point of the alert, the bedroom, where, according to what the mother had read, he intended to remain hidden without being detected.
Statesboro PD, come on out for me. He's coming out that way.
Get out. Get out. Detain him.
How are you, man? Good. No, I said, how old are you?
Alright. CT.
17 trying to deal with a 12-year-old, bro? You're crazy. This dude's sick.
Yeah, he's just walking down the edge of the road yelling and hollering at himself.
Is that your phone underneath the bed? Hey, hold him, Mateo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look under the bed real quick. Oh.
The American Deli, y'all know the vibes.
No wonder what he was doing. Oh, look at that. No wonder what you're doing. There's a gun right there.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, gloves? Yeah.
I'll grab it for you.
He could have shot y'all ankles off, man. Y'all better thank that boy.
I'll take a picture of it. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of it.
58 years at one of the South Denver. Clear 1046.
Interesting.
This is why I'm scared to have kids, especially daughters, because you're going to have some 17-year-old wild child from the middle of nowhere come into my house with a strap because you want to be fast in the tail. I don't think so.
You good?
Yeah. I think that's his phone too, if you want to grab it. Not smart now. Not smart.
If you got sons, he gonna have girls in your house, but they ain't about to be in there strapped up. Any type of drugs on them. You know what they there for. But this right here, having daughters, crazy.
Let's come on that way.
Here, I'll head back with the phone and the laptop.
If she didn't catch this, she was about to have a whole teenager in her crib, living, eating, drinking, having a good time in her house with a whole strap.
Hey, did we pat him down, Mateo?
One person. We had a 32G on him. He's detained by SPG right now.
Hold on. Do you have anything else on you?
I wonder if he like just turned 17 or because if he just turned 17, this case might not get resolved until he's 18. They might actually try him as an adult. I don't know. That's
Who's taking the CT? You want it? Yeah. All right.
You got a gun too.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
And you're 17?
Yeah.
And they're not supposed to have vaping products?
Did we get his name?
No, not yet. Who keeps changing this? 2 cents?
The individual that officers removed from that hiding place is Christopher Grant, whose contact with the girl originated weeks earlier on an open messaging platform that she used recreationally. What began as a casual exchange intensified into daily communication, consistently seeking moments when she was alone. For investigators, this pattern aligns with unsupervised interactions. They begin in public spaces, move to private chats, and gradually evolve into conversations the family never sees. The mother decided to file a report before returning home after finding in the days prior messages in which Christopher insisted on arranging an in-person meeting, something that had never happened before. That insistence made clear that the communication had already moved beyond the digital realm. Finding him hidden inside the home not only confirmed that suspicion, but revealed that his entry had been planned and executed early enough to avoid being seen. This transition from online contact to physical presence guides the analysis at this stage. When officers inspect the area where he concealed himself, they look not only for objects, but for signs of whether the entry was impulsive or premeditated. The altered firearm they find immediately shifts the interpretation. Its presence indicates preparation and consideration of scenarios far beyond any unauthorized entry. This raises key questions that are still unanswered. How long the communication had truly been active, how much Christopher understood about the family's schedule, and how far in advance he had planned his approach. For police, this segment marks the point where the relationship stops appearing as a sustained digital exchange and begins to reveal a coordinated sequence of decisions intended to access the girl without adult supervision.
crazy work.
Have we run the gun yet?
I drew out. saw his feet and he saw mine. He started crawling that way. Looked under and he couldn't see his hands.
Go ahead, run that since you got gloves on.
I got a serial number on a 1032 Jeep. I believe the model or make is a SCCY.
A Sky.
Sky model CPX 2 9mm.
I never even heard of that. Y'all heard of that, chat? The Sky?
Serial. Oh, it says it's 9mm.
Check back.
It's probably gonna be defaced. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like 17 years old. Ain't nobody selling you no strap with the numbers out. Nobody doing that.
Sky Industries, Daytona.
They gonna take the numbers off and then sell it to you, and let you get in trouble for the numbers being off. And they gonna just report it stolen, unless it's stolen already.
He scratched it out.
Oh, he tried to, yeah.
I'm ready for that serial number 53.
Tried Charles 670861 maybe. He's scratched it off. It's hard to read.
Okay, well, I copy Charles 670861. No record.
Yeah, there's probably a record on that if you try to scratch it off.
So we'll try Charles 076861.
Charles 076861.
Possibly. It's just hard to read. That's a charge in itself.
Okay, well, no record on
For
that
sure.
one as well.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's my nerves for the day. Started crawling around, or started crawling away, laying on his hands. I was like, no sir, come on out here.
All y'all ankles out. Literally could have took every officer ankle out before they would have known what the heck was going on.
Christopher Grant.
Got a bag.
Yeah. 53 pity.
Okay.
Is there any way you could search our system for just that make and model of that firearm? See if there's any recents in our system.
As officers relay the firearms information over the radio, a new element expands the scope of the case. Though altered, the serial number retains enough markings to begin a preliminary trace, which will help to determine whether the weapon was previously involved in other incidents or moved irregularly across jurisdictions. This becomes particularly relevant because recent messages show Christopher hinting that he knew how to get there without being noticed, a phrase that now suggests a broader level of preparation than the mother initially realized. Dispatch also confirms that the recovered model matches.
And your daughter giving up all that information. She giving up all the drop. Had to have. She had to have.
Firearms appearing in
Watch y'all kids.
regional investigations involving individuals who seek to avoid formal purchase records. This opens a new line of inquiry, whether Christopher acted alone or followed guidance from others. That possibility changes the questions planned for the formal interview and makes the contents of the phone found beside him a decisive factor in establishing the true extent of the connection. This portion becomes pivotal because for the first time, the digital clues and the physical evidence allow investigators to reconstruct not only the entry on the day of the incident, but the sequence leading up to it. The combination of traceable firearm, messages indicating preparation, and an undetected entry confirms that the intervention prevented Christopher from remaining inside the home longer and allowed officers to secure evidence that was critical for the next stage.
27.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Can you turn on that DOE on Christopher Grant?
77, we'd be helping him get up off the floor.
What are you trying to say? That's not too much older than me, bro. I take offense to that.
He scratched us. Yeah.
Take back.
Yeah.
That's a charge, and I'm pretty sure that's a felony.
They say the strap belonged to somebody that's 77. I'm lost.
Yeah.
And
Right now we got CT.
Yeah.
No. He wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But they're gonna go talk to him at they're gonna talk to him at the PD.
Take him to the PD first?
Yeah, take him to the PD first to be interviewed.
Yeah. I'll go over there with you and we'll try to look at that gun and see if we go through it. Like, it's almost readable, but he didn't scratch far enough, but I couldn't make out the 0s, 6s, and 8s. So.
I know a few skies have been taken lately too.
244 today, so I got a 10.7 for you.
Autos, so.
I guarantee you.
All right, good job, everyone.
With Christopher Grant in custody and the altered firearm recovered, the case now moves into the judicial phase, where all evidence will be evaluated. Prior communications, the unauthorized entry, and possession of a weapon with a modified identifier. The county prosecutor has already formalized 5 charges: aggravated child sodomy, possession of an article with an altered serial number, possession of a handgun by a person under 18, and criminal trespass. The first 2 fall amongst the most severe offenses under Georgia law, and one carries a mandatory minimum of 25 years in prison with the possibility of life. Forensic analysis of the firearm will determine whether its origin adds additional liability, while the phone's contents will reveal whether there were prior attempts at contact or entry not previously known to the mother. From there, the case proceeds to preliminary hearings, digital evidence validation, and supplemental forensic work that will determine whether the changes remain as filed, expand, or shift as the investigation continues. What's already certain is the legal framework. With the current charges, Christopher Grant faces one of the most severe sentencing ranges in the state, and the outcome will depend on how each piece of evidence recovered from that room is interpreted in court.
Bro, that was crazy right there. Dang, sodomy, that's crazy, man. So they don't even really know how long he been there. That's crazy. I'm thinking they caught him the day of, bro. It seemed like he done been what? Yo, I'm at a loss. I really am. That was a good video though, but that's tragic. Y'all check on y'all kids, man. This is Toopetty, and I'm out.